Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here with my Ipsy bag, well, Ipsy Glam bag plus bag. I've decided to go back to my old format. I mentioned this in my BoxyCharm video where I just review the products from the last month in the video and then do the new products. Just because it's a little bit easier to film. But I'm actually a month behind on my stuff right now. I'm playing catch up, so this is actually September's Ipsy bag and August review, so just roll with me here. I will get stuff caught up, I promise. So, going over the stuff that I got last time, I actually rolled this into a project pan. It is the 111 Skin Cryo APT Sports Booster. I don't think this does anything. It's a little too liquidy to be a proper serum. I think it might be intended more as an essence, but I'm just trying to get it used up. Hopefully I will get this used up by the end of the year. So I definitely don't think it's worth the price point. I haven't come across one product of this brand that I think is worth the price point, even the ones that I've liked. So I have no idea why this stuff is so expensive. Next is a powder brush. It is the Complex Culture powder brush. I've actually really enjoyed this. Complex Culture makes some really nice brushes. You know, got the nice little ferrules down here and everything like that. So I have no complaints. Would I spend $35 on it? Probably not. But if you want some nicer brushes, I think they're worth it. So because I get so many brushes through, you know, boxes and whatnot, I don't need to spend that much on a brush unless I need something very specific right then. Next is the palette that I got. This is the Estate Cosmetics Bailey Sarin and Estate Venice Fling palette. So it's a very like warm, summery palette. So it was good when I got it. It was great when I got it. It's still really, this does transition into fall very well is what I'm trying to stutter out. I mostly played with these two lines, but they're nice. They're pigmented. Ocean Ave, this little shade right here, works a little bit better applied with your finger. Like, I think it's just one of those more emollient shades that don't pick up on a brush very well, but they're nicely pigmented, they stay nicely, I have no real complaints about them. I forgot to take pictures of the looks that I did, but I basically stuck to the rose when I was using it just for, you know, ease of use. Like, one day I wore Ocean Ave on the lid, Bonfire in the crease, and Puppy Love in the outer V and on my lower lash line. Another day I did Soul on the lid, Tan Lines in the crease, and Roller Skates on the lower lash line and outer V. Although that time I did mix in a bit of Toasty as well in the lower lash line and crease just to darken it up a little bit. And that time I also used Ocean Ave in my inner corner. So it is a really nice eyeshadow palette. These shades, like, compare them to my finger, are huge. Like, even for a 9 pan, they're huge. So it's definitely a nice little palette. And let's see. Oh, that's what the other thing was that I couldn't quite remember that I really actually liked. It is the Wander Beauty Eye Gel. Now, not eye gel, eyebrow gel. Now, some people may not like this, but it's how I prefer my eyebrow gels. Like, this will turn your eyebrows to that kind of really hard, almost crunchy eyebrow gel, but I like that because that is the only thing that holds my eyebrows in place. So it works for me. It might not be for everyone. Anyways, here is the brush. It works fine. I wish it was a little bit, I wish the bristles were a little bit harder actually, so that they could comb through a little bit better. But I love the formula enough to where I don't really care. And finally, as soon as I find it, there it is, I will show it to you. I got a Huda Beauty Demi Matte Liquid Lipstick. Mine is in the shade Boy Collector. I mean, I could easily be wearing this today if I wasn't wearing a Project Pan lipstick. But very pretty. It does not completely dry down. Demi Matte, totally what I expected. So it does have a bit of transfer, if you don't mind that. If you like it looks mostly matte on the lips, but you know, it's still gonna transfer off. If you don't mind that, it's a really great lipstick. Smells a little bit liquid lipsticky though, like just that traditional liquid lipstick scent. I don't know how to describe it as anything else. Now, I did get 2 add-ons, one of which I have used up, so I don't have it out here with me. It is the Dewy Tree Pore Refining Serum. I'll insert a quick picture of it here. But it was a nice serum, but I don't think it did much for me, so I would not purchase the full size, but I was happy to try it out. I love trying out new serums. I like trying out new anything, let's be honest. And the other thing that I picked up is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Setting Powder. I'm going to eventually have everything from this Watermelon Burst line because I have multiple things from it. It does smell like watermelon. I don't know if you can see this because of the white of the powder, but it actually has like little watermelon seeds stamped in there. They're not like black, but they're just like the pattern. So that's really cute. It did mattify when I put it on. It didn't necessarily keep me matte, but I don't know if that's actually the point of it. But if you're looking for like a pressed translucent powder, this is pretty nice. I will say, packaging's kind of cheap, but like if you're paying $28 for a powder, I expect a little bit more quality than this. It still works fine though. But I don't think I would necessarily repurchase that. Their Watermelon Burst Primer, however, I bought a full size through Ipsy's add-ons at some point, and I would repurchase that when I use it up. So, you know, there's great things in that line. I just don't think that's necessarily one of the best ones. And it's partially because of the packaging, admittedly, but it's fine. Now, they did start redoing their bags for Glam Bag Plus. Now we get these like loose bags like this. Like in August, it was this one. I just happen to have it on my desk. I actually like the corduroy, and I'm glad that this one in particular didn't have any of the mustard tones on it. I'm not a fan of the color mustard. I know a lot of people love it. I'm not one of them, so let's open her up, and here we go. First, we have the Star Skin. They sent like a little duo mask set. Now this one is just a regular firming biocellular face mask. It's just a regular sheet mask. And I'm plenty curious to try it out. I love trying out anything new, but I do really love sheet masks and I like to try new ones. This one, I'm not as sure it's gonna really work for me. It is a foaming peeling puff. So the idea is that it's like a little puff on the inside and it comes with like a little bag of liquid. So you open it up, there's a little packet in there, you pull out the packet, you pour that liquid in, you add a little bit of water to that, and then you work it together. And then you're supposed to be able to rub the pad all over your face, and it's supposed to like exfoliate. And apparently you can reuse the pad like 3 times before you really need to throw it out. So I'll try it. But that seems like a lot of effort. Anyways. Next, I got... Let's see, actually, let me pull out the other thing that was chosen for me first. No, wait, that's this. Because nowadays, what they do is they picked for Plus, they let you pick 3 of your items and they choose 2 for you, whereas previously you only got to choose 1. The masks were chosen for me and this was chosen for me. And I do really like Trestique, so I'm not surprised that they chose this for me. It is the Mini Lip Glaze set. You got 4 little minis right here. I actually own English Rose in the full size, so I won't be opening that one up. You know, if you've seen their packaging before, it all looks fairly similar. This one is in Paris Pink. And this one is in Georgia Peach. So I'll swatch those 2. Like, they're not the most pigmented things out there, but that's not what they're supposed to be. So let's see, Paris Pink. So that's Paris Pink, and that's Georgia Peach right there. They're really pretty. I like how they feel on the lips. Like, they feel really nice and moisturizing. And this one is in Shell Beach Sheer. It's really hard for me to say. Well, that normally wouldn't be a color I would wear because it's so sheer. I can work with it. But like I said, I'm not going to open up English Rose. I'm just going to put this in my giveaway pack, and so I should be doing a giveaway near the end of the year. But the other 3 I will happily play with and enjoy. Now, out of the 3 things I chose, first was a Smith & Colt nail polish in Bite Your Kiss. Definitely feels super fall appropriate, so I will use that soon. I do like their nail polishes. This weird top thing does come off, so it's a lot easier to use. That's just decorative. They are hard to store though. Next, I picked out the Laura Geller Speckle Mist Restore in Coconut Water. This is one of those that you can use to prime, set, refresh. It's like the Smashbox priming water. It does smell like coconut. Let's see how the mister is. Oh, very fine. So, we will play with that more and see how it works out. Now, my final, because they give you like a group of 4 things to choose from. The final set, there wasn't anything I was super into, so I chose this. It is the Feel Vitamin E Balm. Now, it's made so that you could easily use it on your lips, but you could just as much use it on like your cuticles. If you got like really dry elbows, you can use it on there. It's basically like it's a vitamin E balm. That's not necessarily, I don't know why I did a swatch of it for your lips there. It can go anywhere. Like if you could sit there and work it in, and it can be like a hand moisturizer if you really want. So that is it. The stuff I got to choose from this month wasn't as good as last month. Like I was super impressed with the first month of August that they did to let you choose 3 items. This one wasn't as great, and I have already done my stuff for October, and it was a little better, but still not great, so... But I mean, these might be products that I fall in love with, and I might be eating my words. I have been really wanting this nail polish in particular. I've been trying to swap for it because I love the color, but I got it in my own box, so I don't need to be trying to do that anymore. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!